Next question is from Alexis Athletes. Are there other ways alongside foam rolling and stretching to help release tight muscles?
Yes. Okay, here's the deal. Okay, stretching, foam rolling gives you temporary relief because it tells the central nervous system to chill out. It tells the CNS to chill out with that tight muscle. But you have to understand why that muscle is tight in the first place.
Instability.
Right. So here's what happens. Look, your central nervous system is what tells your muscles what to do. It tells your muscles when they can be relaxed. It also tells your muscles when they need to tighten up. And a good example of this is if you stand up and sit down, your CNS is what told the muscles to contract and squeeze for you to stand up and to allow you to sit down. Now, why are some muscles just tight for no reason? I'm here sitting on the couch and my neck is tight or my shoulder's tight or my hip feels tight. What the hell is going on? Well, your CNS has identified that there's some instability somewhere. And the way that it's creating stability is by causing specific muscles to be slightly flexed.
It's protective.
And if a muscle is slightly flexed all the time, it starts to feel sore. It starts to feel not great. And then it feels better when someone pushes on it or you foam roll it or you stretch it. So the best way to alleviate tight muscles is to find out why they're tight in the first place and create stability through strength exercise, through strength training exercises, the proper way, so that your CNS doesn't feel the need to, tense those muscles all the time. So for example, one of my favorite things to do when I would get a new client, really common for people to have tight neck muscles, really, really common. So easy selling technique for me was someone would come in, oh, you got really tight muscles. I'm going to press on them real quick. They feel a little better. Now let me do some strengthening exercises for some of the muscles that I know that you probably are weak in through other assessments I've noticed that are going to give you the stability that you need, which is why your CNS is making these other muscles tight. So we would do, for example, like a seated cable row where they really pull the shoulders blades back and down. And we do a few sets. Then they'd stand up and they'd go, oh, I can't believe how good my neck feels. Like, what did you just do? And I look like, like I knew magic or something. But really what I did is I temporarily created some stability so the central nervous system could just chill out a little bit. So that's how you solve tight muscles, is you create stability where it needs to be.
Well, and this is really what motivated us to create Prime Pro. So in Prime Pro, we teach you how to go through every major joint in your body and test it, both left or right, and see if there's a discrepancy. And even if you don't have chronic pain or you don't have any major issues, I guarantee if there's a major discrepancy from left to right on your joint range of motion on one side versus the other, you're going to eventually get tight muscles when you start lifting.
That's right.
That's just what's going to happen, to the point that Sal's making. And so this is a great way for you to stay ahead of it before it even happens. And then most certainly, if you're battling it all the time, this is how you get to the root cause of it, is you go through those tests, figure out which side where there's this limited range of motion, and then you do the exercises that we program in there to support that.
Exactly.